Hey guys, AscendantGod here. We are going to be taking a look at a clan boss fight here in Raid Shadow Legends. This is actually a pre-capped mastery. Is what that means is that the top masteries that you can get in this game are Warmaster and Giant Slayer. They're really good for the clan boss, gives you a lot of extra damage. Okay, and so this is one where I want to do this video just to show you a video before you have Warmaster and Giant Slayer so that I can do another video afterwards and you can see the difference. So you can see this champion doesn't have them yet. He's only up to the 4th tier. Those are 6th tier. Okay, it jumps up damage significantly. None of my champions that are going to be doing the fight do have Warmaster or Giant Slayer yet. So, like I said, this is going to give you an opportunity to see the difference, because if you haven't heard about it yet, you're definitely going to find out eventually about Warmaster and Giant Slayer. It is in other tutorials. Since I am just showing you the boss fight today, I'm not going to get into that. Okay, we already downed the Brutal in my clan today. I was way down here on the list because I'm still having to catch up with my gear and the Warmaster and Giant Slayer, but I did 8.22 million damage with 2 keys, a little bit below this guy here. Alright, I'm going to be doing the same team, running it on normal. Okay, I'm actually a little over geared as far as my accuracy for this. Just so you know, since I am going into a clan boss fight, I want to give you a little bit of tips here. When it comes to the clan boss fights, in order to apply your debuffs, like say bombs, poison, HP burn, weaken, defense down, attack down, things like that, you're going to want to make sure to have a minimum amount of accuracy so that you can apply those to the boss. With normal, typically 50 will do, which is pretty easy to get for most people. Hard, you're looking at about 100, Brutal 150 and above, and Nightmare 200 and above. Anything above those numbers can start to become overkill, but you definitely want to test out each champion and see and pay attention to what's going on with their debuffs. Are they getting applied? Is the boss resisting it? The boss will always resist some of them to an extent, no matter how much accuracy you have. But for the most part, you should be getting the majority of your debuffs through. If not, then you probably want to up that accuracy. Alright, so again, we're going to hit the boss on normal today since Brutal was downed. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here and talk to you about a few different things through this in the meantime. And make sure I got the volume up on this as we're going to go ahead and get this battle started here. Alright, so here we go. And so you see my 5 here. I got the speed aura from Khatun. This is why a lot of people go with Apothecary for their speed booster in the clan boss. I went with Khatun because she gives me a speed aura. Alright, so as far as that, it is something that made my damage jump up significantly. Is having her in my group gives me about a 30% increase over having Apothecary in it, simply because of the speed aura. Alright, because the main 2 things when it comes to the clan boss that are key is number 1, speed, number 2, your accuracy. Okay, and there are other components as far as your clan boss composition here, but we're not going to get into that today. This is just a sample run just to show you what it's like with pre-Warmaster, pre-Giant Slayer, and I'm going to be going through this manually, because when it comes to the boss, you do not want to put on your auto attack. Your champions, regretfully, are not really suited for it. They will actually do attacks that aren't ideal on the clan boss. Like, say, for example, this is my champion Nethril. This one here applies poisons. That's the only one that I'm going to be using on him this whole fight. However, if you put him on auto, he will end up using these other 2 attacks. Neither of them apply poison. This does a stun. Clan boss is immune to stun, so it's not going to do me any good. This one here, Bat Swarm, decreases turn meter. Again, he's immune to decreasing his turn meter, so neither of those would do me any good. So what I'm going to do here is my poison. So I got the poison selected. Going to go ahead and attack him here. Got a poison on, 2 poisons, 3 poisons. He has a chance of doing 3, 1 per hit, so I was fortunate there. He did all 3. Alright, next champion here is my Aothar. He's got 3 different attacks. There's only 2 of them that I used on the clan boss. The top priority is this one here. Holy Flame is A2. Alright, Holy Flame attacks 4 times at random. Each hit places a 5% poison debuff for 2 turns. Your poisons are where you're going to get the majority of your damage in on the clan boss. The only other top one there is HP burn. HP burn will do a lot as well, but poisons and HP burn is where you get the majority of your damage until you get Warmaster and Giant Slayer. Again, since on this group right now, currently I don't have Warmaster or Giant Slayer, you're going to see what a fight looks like where it's mostly based on poisons. I don't have a champion with HP burn in here right now. I replaced her with this champion Tayrel, which is another really good champion for clan boss fights. So for now, I'm going to have him do this attack for poison, and let's see what we get out of this. He can do up to 4, and up, he did 4. So now you see there's 7 altogether up on there. Next one here is my Khatun. She's a fairly new champion, new addition to my team here. The top priority with her is my A2, Rally the Horde, fills the turn meters of all allies by 15%, places a 30% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. Alright, and so I want her to speed everybody up at this point so that they get more attacks in. This here is Tayrel. The only 2 attacks that I ever tend to use with Tayrel, mostly the first one, which decreases his attack. Decrease attack on the boss is great. It makes it so that he does less damage to all your champions, makes you last a lot longer. Okay. The other one that I do from time to time with him is Singing Steel. This one here can decrease the boss's defense, adds a little bit more damage into the boss. So it is something that you want to cast every once in a while. Once the boss is later on in the game here and they've done several turns, which we're going to start doing all the turns regularly, just want to make sure you understand what's going on here at first. Later on, I'm only going to be focused on Humble to decrease the boss's attack, because over time, the boss's attacks get stronger and stronger. With that said, eventually decreased defense isn't going to do me any good to keep me alive. But this is going to become more and more valuable later on because of the fact the boss is going to hit harder and harder. With that said, right now the boss isn't going to hit me that hard, so what I want to do is decrease his defense with my A2 there. And good, we got the debuff on him. Another thing that you want to keep in mind when it comes to clan boss, you can only have a maximum of 10 debuffs at a time up here. So if you see it capped off at 10 and you have a champion that's going to apply debuffs, and say it's something that has a cooldown, your A2 or A3, might be a good idea to wait off on that until the next turn, because if there's already 10 on the boss, you're not going to apply any new debuffs. They're already maxed out. Moving along, I got my Painkeeper here. Painkeeper, her first skill that I'm going to use is Combat Tactics. Top 2 priorities with her. If Combat Tactics is open, usually I want to use that first. Second priority would be Spectacular Sweep. This one heals my champions along with attacks the boss. Now, depending right now, all their hit points are full, so there's no point in this. Otherwise, that one would be pretty important. For now, I just want to decrease the cooldowns. What this is going to do is decrease the cooldowns of all the other champions by 1, so that they can cast their debuffs quicker. Alright, now it's clan boss's turn, so now you know what's going on here. We're going to start to move this along a little bit quicker. So now again, with Nethril, like I said, every single time going to be doing that A1 attack for the poisons. Here, he has his cooldown on right now for his poisons. The only other option for him that I use is Rage. Attacks the enemy 2 times, has a 15% chance of stealing 1 random buff from the target. On this fight, this isn't going to do me any good because the clan boss isn't below that 50% that gives him extra power. At below 50%, he goes from being a void champion, which he is right now, to some other affinity, and he'll get extra abilities as well. So with Aothar, sometimes it's really nice to be able to steal those other abilities. Right now, there isn't anything to steal. One thing that I can do on this normal fight, and I'm not going to do it because I don't want to confuse you guys, is since I have a lot of extra accuracy on my champions, if I wanted to, I could use his A3. It won't block cooldown skills because the boss can't be blocked. That's another debuff that does not work on him. However, it does attack for more damage than my A1. But again, today, I don't want to confuse you, and normally I would not use that because normally that could actually cause a decrease in my accuracy. because of a skill that is actually on your mastery tree, and I already do have that mastery. If you're not familiar with that mastery, then be sure to check out the guide on the mastery tree for the clan boss. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about in the support tree there. Alright, now with her, I'm not worried about her accuracy, so with her, I can go ahead and do her lightning here. It does a little bit more damage than her A1, so I'm still waiting on the speed buff for a cooldown. So, gonna hit the boss with some lightning. He's always going to block that debuff just like he did, because it's a debuff that cannot be applied to him. So now with Tayrel, I'm going to go with the priority that's going to happen later on in the game, which is his A1. Alright, and you notice they didn't take much damage in that first attack, which is why I wasn't worried about it the first time, but looks like he didn't apply it, but that's okay. I'm going to go back again with Nethril for the poisons, and then with her, they don't have any hit points they've really lost yet. I'm not really worried about their hit points. I'm just going to do her A1 attack right now, save the heal for when they take a little bit more damage. Alright, and then now we're on him. What he's going to do is his Holy Flame again. That is up. Now let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 10 debuffs on the boss. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do my A1. This is an example of what I was talking about of if you cap off on your debuffs here. My debuffs are already full. If I try to apply poisons, none of them will get applied. It will waste that skill. So instead, I'm going to use his A1, attack with that instead, save those poisons for the next turn. Alright, now I'm going to use A1 on this champion because the speed isn't up yet. A3 is on cooldown. Alright. Now it's the boss's turn. Now see, some of those buffs have, debuffs I should say, have gone away. We're down to 2 now, so now I can cast some more again. So again, Nethril with his A1 to apply poisons. Good, we got 1 poison on there, 1 out of 3, that's alright. Alright, now I want to get his strength down. I want to start preventing that damage. Good, so the debuff applied. This one here with the swords is the strength down. Now you can go to info at any time and see if you're not sure which debuff is what. You can look at the list here. Poison 5%, poison, poison. Decrease attack minus 50%. So you can see the list of debuffs over here until you get familiar with what the symbols are up on top here. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is they took a little bit more damage now, so I'm going to go ahead and heal them with Painkeeper's A2. Alright, so now we topped off all my champions. Now we're back to Aothar. I want to apply his poisons this time because we only got 4 on the boss, so he can take... Oh, and he took all 4 of them. Great. Alright, now we're going to do the speed buff with Khatun. Speed everybody up. That's always top priority with her. Now we're going to go at him again with Nethril. Apply some more poisons. And you notice, because I have so much speed on my champions, they're getting multiple turns before the boss is attacking me again. That's exactly what I want. Okay, I want to be getting multiple turns. The more attacks I get in between his, the more times I'm going to be able to do damage to him. Now, here's something that's a little different here, and this is good to know when it comes to the clan boss fight, especially with Tayrel here, is that with him, normally we want to do the decrease attack. Like I said, normally that becomes priority as the clan boss gets stronger. However, look at the debuffs up here, and if you can't see the number on that well, let me zoom it in for you here. Decrease attack minus 50%. This is the number of turns they're on there for. It's already on for 2 turns. So he already has that one at the max value I apply, which is for 2 turns. Okay, so there's no point in me using A1 again, because for this round, it's already on the boss and it's on it for the maximum number of turns. So what I'm going to do instead is to attack with A2, decreases defense. Alright, now he attacked me. This time he attacked 1 single target, did a stun. So sometimes he'll attack everybody, sometimes he attacks 1 target and stuns them like that. So now we're back to Aothar, going to use his A1. Hits him a couple times. Alright, my Painkeeper, neither of these ones are up, so we're going to go ahead and hit him with A1 again with her. And then we're going to go back to the poison with Nethril. Hopefully we'll get some on him. 1. Alright, so we got 1 more poison. That's good. Alright, we're back to this one. Now see, the weakened is down to 1 turn now. And again, if we zoom in here, decrease attack minus 50%, weakened, 1 turn left. I want it for 2 turns. I want to try to cast that again to make sure that it stays on the boss. Okay, now see, that is a perfect example of why I did it again, because he missed, which means that the debuff didn't apply again. It's still at 1 turn. So hopefully the next turn before he hits again, I'll be able to reapply it. Alright, and then now we want to reduce the cooldowns with Painkeeper. Back to Nethril, doing the poisons again. Okay, and then now basic attack here. And I might as well cover some of the basics in here in the guide as well, just so you know, as far as debuffs on the boss, you can give him poisons, you can give him HP burn, you can give him bombs, although bombs do not scale with the clan boss, so they don't tend to be as valuable as poison or HP burn. Alright, and then this one here, we're again applying poisons. Alright, the other debuffs you can apply on the boss is the decrease attack, which we've been doing, decrease defense, which can also be applied. Alright, and there's a couple of other debuffs. Some of the other debuffs don't make much sense. The majority of the time, those are the debuffs that you're going to be using on the clan boss. Alright, so just keep that in mind. Now again, we want to attack, and good, we weakened him. We got that debuff back up there. Alright, let's go at him again for some poisons. Alright, no luck with his poisons this time, but that's okay. Let's keep attacking him. Attack with Painkeeper. Alright, my Khatun. This one's up. Gonna hit him with the A3. A little bit of lightning there. Now he attacks me. Alright, good. And since he was weakened, he didn't do much damage, so that's good. Alright, now I'm gonna do Aothar's A1 again. Hit him with that. Nethril, poison time. Alright, again he missed. So, alright, since there's only 1 turn left on the weaken and getting the strength down for the boss, I'm going to hit him again with that one, hopefully reapply it, and yes, it reapplied. Good, so we're back to 2 turns. Alright, now, my champions aren't that low in hit points yet. I'm going to do the heal anyway, just because it does still do damage to the boss. I might as well top them all off. Alright, time for the speed buff from Khatun. Good, poisons from Nethril, and oh jeez, he is missing again. Alright, Aothar, hit him a couple of times. Good, and now again, looking at the turn meter, it looks like this is still the same turn. Boss hasn't hit yet. He still has that decreased strength here, minus 50% for 2 turns. So I'm going to hit him with my A2 and try to add that other decreased defense debuff. Good, so now I got both of them applied to him. Okay, back to Painkeeper again. Hit the boss again. Alright, Nethril, poisons. Let's get some poisons this time. There we go, 2. Alright, good. We got 2 poisons on him. Great. Now Aothar, he can do up to 4 here. Good. Looks like we got all 4. We're on a good roll. Hopefully we can get this debuff. Yes, debuff is reapplied. One thing that you'll notice too here, if you didn't notice just now, if you reapply a debuff, it's going to go to the far right on the list. So that's a quick and easy way to tell. If you're having a hard time on your phone screen, you can't see those little numbers too well on the screen, what you can do instead is you can rely on the fact that this just bumped over to the far right. It means it was reapplied, so it's back to 2 turns again. And you can always go to your info window too. That'll show you how many turns if you forget about that, or if you just want to zoom in and get an easier view. So, alright, back to the game. Reducing cooldowns. Attacking. Speed isn't up yet. Good, got another turn. She has an artifact set on her that gives extra turns. It's not the greatest set, but for now it's the best that I could give her for some extra defense to keep her alive in this fight. So again, this is a relatively new account. I had another one with masteries capped out. Long story as to why I don't have that one anymore, but let's just say we're starting over. So, alright, let's go ahead and try to get the boss's strength down again. Good, it reapplied. Strength is back down. Apply some more poisons. Think we're almost about capped out here now. Might be capped out. Alright, so let's get the speed buff. Good, she still doesn't have her heal up yet, so we're going to do A1. Alright, now this is again, I can apply as poisons. I'm not sure I want to. Let's see how many debuffs we got here. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I already have 10. We're not going to do as poisons. It would be a waste right now because the boss is full. Go ahead and attack with A1. Alright, now again, going to apply some poisons. Okay, and then now, again, we want to get A2 because boss hasn't attacked yet. There's still 2 turns on his decreased strength, so now we want to decrease his defense. Oh, it missed, but that's alright, it was worth a shot. Okay, and get some more lightning. Good, hit with that. Some more poisons. Or not. Maybe no poisons. Alright, he missed. It's okay. Alright, they still haven't lost that much hit points. I'm going to go ahead and heal them, though. Might as well top them off. Alright, now I definitely want to apply his poisons. Hopefully get all 4. Yes, got all 4. Great. Alright, going to go ahead and weaken the boss again. I think we could start picking up the pace here, so I think you're kind of getting familiar with what's going on here. Alright, good. She got another turn. Good, and apply the poisons. Good. Got 1. Alright, boss's chance. Alright, he stunned her. It's alright. Okay, so gonna go at him with A1. Okay, none of hers are up yet. Next is gonna be more poisons. Alright, good. I got 2 on there. That's good. Alright, let's try to get his strength down. Nope, didn't work that time. Alright, attack again. More poisons. Alright, and chance for him to attack. Alright. And again, now I'm going to reduce those cooldowns. Alright, and then we're going to try to bring his strength down. Hold on. Alright, got a little distracted there. Back to the game now. Okay, so here we go again. Alright, so we're going to speed him up. Good. More poisons. There we go. Good, and then it's just going to keep going like this. Again, I want to apply all the poisons. Good. Attack with the A1. Good. Want to weaken him. Actually, we already got 2 of those, so we're going to decrease the defense. Good. Got the decreased defense applied. Going to hit him with some lightning. Good. Going to go at him for some poisons again. Good. Got 1 more poison. I think he's capped off now, but now, there we go, he just attacked, so now we can start over again with the poisons and debuffs. Alright. Good, we're going to go ahead and heal. Now notice he's starting to do a little bit more damage to my champions now. Now healing them is getting a little bit more important. I definitely want to stick with his decrease the strength, make sure that I get that up there as frequently as possible. Because see, he just missed with it that turn. Hopefully by the next turn, before the boss attacks again, be able to get it on him. There goes some more poison. Another A1. Alright, here we go. Single target, good. Didn't stun her, that's a good thing. And you can prevent those stunts with resistance. It'll decrease your chances of getting stunned by it. Okay, but resistance isn't necessarily a huge priority on clan boss, so we don't worry too much about that. Alright, hopefully this time he's gonna... Oh, good. He weakened him, got that strength minus 50%. For the next attack, so that's good. Alright, get the poisons back up here. Beautiful. Alright, some more. There we go. 2 out of 3. Alright, and took another hit. Alright, good. Time to reduce those cooldowns. Good, and go ahead and try to weaken him again. Nope. Alright, good. Hit him with the lightning. Alright. Poisons aren't up yet for him. Alright. Poisons are always up for him. So we got 1. Good. Alright. And try to weaken him again. Good. Got it reapplied. Alright. Okay. Some more poisons. Good. And let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He's already at his maximum debuff, so we're going to go with A1. Don't want to try to apply him yet. It'd be a waste. Alright, now those are gone. We're down to 3, so... And I just lost a champion. That is not good. Alright, so let me heal everybody else that's still alive. Okay. I'm going to decrease the attack. Definitely need that more than anything now. Hit him with some more poisons. Good. Some more poisons. Let's just go again. Alright, so I lost my champion that gives me that speed boost, so I'm not getting the speed boost anymore. I'm not going to be getting as many turns anymore. He just stunned my champion that makes him weaker, decreases his attacks. So he still has that for 1 more turn. Hopefully I'm going to get it before the next attack, or else he might wipe me out there. Alright, decrease cooldown. All right, hopefully we're going to get it applied. Good. Okay, we got it applied. That should keep me alive a little bit longer. Pretty soon the rest of my champions are going to start dropping like flies here. And she still has one more turn for her heal. Hopefully we're going to survive this. Alright, so he still has 2 turns on that weaken, so I'm going to go ahead and decrease his defense. I might as well. Alright, we decreased it. I think he's about capped off on his debuffs right now, so nothing that these champions do beyond damage is going to do any good. Alright. Let's live, let's live. Oof, alright, lost one more champion, alright. Come at him with some more of the poisons. And even near the end of the fight here, it's good to not give up. Always fight right through the end, because even though I only have 3 champions left, remember, I still have all these poison debuffs on him. Those poisons are going to do ticks again during the next round. They're going to do damage to him. See right here, you look at all those 30,000s, that's all the poisons. Alright, so you always want to try to keep your champions alive as long as you can, because even if there's not much damage being done anymore, if he has poisons or HP burn or anything that does damage over time like that, it's called dots, then you want to keep a champion alive so that those dots keep ticking on him until they fade off. Poisons last for 2 turns, so you ideally want to last for 2 turns after the last time a poison's put up there. Of course, it's not always an option. Alright, so with her, I'm not even going to do this one yet, the decrease cooldown, because my 2 champions that I need the cooldowns for are dead. So we're just going to go at him with A1, just do that little bit of extra damage. Alright, hopefully he can weaken him this time, because that's his last chance. He missed. We were pretty unfortunate there, because now he's definitely going to take these other 2 out. Yep, all that's left is my healer. My healer's the hardest one to kill, so I'm going to hit him again. Still have a poison up there. That ticks off. Oh, good. I actually get one more turn. So I'm going to heal myself. Make sure the poison goes. Great. Alright. And that's it. He just took me out. I did 5.19 million damage. That's not bad for without having Warmaster and Giant Slayer. Alright, so you got a chance to see what this looks like before Warmaster and Giant Slayer. Definitely stay tuned for my video that'll be coming up soon, which will be for Warmaster and Giant Slayer. It might already be up by the time that you see this video, so definitely take a look around on my channel. You might see it on there, but for now, 5.19 million damage on the normal boss. I'm not even geared for him. Like I said, I'm over geared with accuracy because of the fact that my group normally handles brutal first. But anyway, so you got a chance to see what the damage was on this one, 5.19. We'll go ahead and see next time around what it's going to be with the Warmaster and the Giant Slayer. Alright, so you guys stay tuned and take care.
Hi guys, this is Anthony here, also known on this channel as AscendantGod. Wanted to thank you for checking out my channel here, really appreciate it. Be sure to check out the other videos. I got plenty of goodies on here. Also check out the description sections in the videos, got plenty of links on there for real different kinds of goodies that I think would be worthwhile for you guys. If there is something in particular that you don't see on my channel that you want to see, be sure to let me know in the comment section as well. And I think that's about it. All I've got. I'm just gonna get back to this thing here. I'm pretty sure if I just...
Oh, we have such sights to show you.
Wow. That's really funny. Same here.